Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some major Pokemon news to take a look at. A leaker has claimed there's going to be 3 projects coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. We also have some new rumors regarding the next Pokemon Presents. There's a lot of things to break down and take a look at today. So if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment, what do you think these mysterious projects are going to be for the Nintendo Switch 2? Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video. And I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, these leaks come from Riddler. Again, track record a little bit shaky in recent months. He has spoken a lot about Generation 5 remakes or Generation 2 remakes potentially happening this year. Of course, we're still only in May, so that definitely could still happen. But we have him here quote retweeting what Furukawa, president of Nintendo, has recently said about the Nintendo Switch 2. So, if you're living under a rock, there was some big information that came out yesterday regarding Nintendo and the future of the Nintendo Switch and the next Nintendo Direct as well. So we'll quickly go over it. So this is Furukawa, president of Nintendo. We will make an announcement about the successor to Nintendo Switch within this fiscal year, so obviously by March 2025. It will have been over 9 years since we announced the existence of Nintendo Switch back in March 2015. We will be holding a Nintendo Direct this June regarding the Nintendo Switch software lineup for the latter half of 2024, but please be aware that there will be no mention of the Nintendo Switch successor during that presentation. So that's what they said about the Nintendo Switch 2 and the next Nintendo Direct, which is happening in June. And now, this is the juicy stuff. So we have Riddler here saying, and that project is on the way in regards to the Nintendo Switch 2. So that project could obviously be one of many different things. It could be Pokemon Legends ZA, but I think that they would have probably already said that. They probably would have said, and Pokemon Legends ZA is on the way or something like that. They could have potentially been meaning Generation 10, or it could be something completely different that we're not expecting. Because they then go on to say, by the way, 3 projects on the list so far. So here we have Riddler saying there's going to be 3 projects coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, I don't know if this is kind of when the Nintendo Switch 2 drops and these projects are all going to be there around that time. Highly unlikely, but I'm assuming for the next couple of years, these 3 projects are going to be being made for the Nintendo Switch 2. And we will also have Cosmos here as well saying, bro, just waffles when something is announced. I really hope I'm wrong. And then we have Riddler replying saying, we just feed when something is announced. I really hope you got it. So yeah, here he's basically just saying when something is announced, we feed more information to get people like more excited and stuff. And then they really hope you got it in regards to what the 3 projects are. So these 3 projects, I feel like one of them has to be Pokemon Legends ZA, which kind of, if he is correct, confirms that Legends ZA is not only just going to be for the Nintendo Switch, but it's also going to be for the Nintendo Switch 2, which again, a lot of people kind of guessed anyway, but regardless, it looks like it is going to be coming to the Switch 2. The second project, probably going to be Generation 10, which again, might be coming out 2025, 2026, we don't know, but that has to be one of the 3 projects, surely. And then the third project, I have absolutely no idea. It's not gonna be Generation 5 remakes, surely. Like, maybe they are. Maybe the Generation 5 remakes are gonna be coming to the Switch 2. But I just feel like there's gotta be some extra stuff with the Nintendo Switch regarding Pokemon. Like, Scarlet and Violet obviously came out, you know, a couple years ago. I don't think that'll be the last game for the Nintendo Switch. I feel like there has to be another one, right? Obviously, Legends ZA, but I feel like there has to be another one as well that's just for the Nintendo Switch. So we'll have to wait and see what is happening with that, which could be Generation 5 remakes, we're not sure. But yeah, 3 projects on the list for the Nintendo Switch so far. So yeah, Legends ZA has to be Generation 10, and then maybe a spin-off or something. Like maybe there's going to be something similar to, I don't know, some sort of spin-off that we've had for the Nintendo Switch, like Mystery Dungeon or something that's happening for the Switch 2. Could even be something regarding like Let's Go. You know, it could be a Let's Go Johto. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was the first game for the Nintendo Switch in regards to main series Pokemon, so they could do something like that for the Nintendo Switch 2 as well. But yeah, it's really exciting, man. 3 projects coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. That means that we're going to get so much Pokemon stuff over the next couple of years. Like, if we do get Generation 5 remakes this year, we're going to be getting that. We're going to be getting Legends ZA next year. We're going to be getting another project. And then we're also going to be getting Generation 10 as well. All of which are going to be happening in the next few years. So, lots of things to get excited for. We also have Centra here saying, you know, new leak. Our well-known Pokemon leaker claims that 3 Pokemon projects have already been greenlit for the Switch successor, including that project, whatever it means, probably Generation 10. We have Light here saying, you know, Legends ZA and Generation 10, 2 of them. But it could be something like this as well, where it could just be like home service, you know, like something like the next step after Pokemon Home. It could be that, you know, it just says project, which doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a game. So it could be some sort of, like, say, Pokemon Home advancement for the Nintendo Switch 2, which is just a step up. So it could be that, but I really don't know, man. I'm just really excited seeing all this Pokemon stuff. Again, you can choose to whether you believe him or not. He has gotten things obviously very, very correct in the past regarding Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. After that, it's been a little bit shaky, which, you know, is clear to see, because he said other things that just have not happened. Like, he said there was going to get like a movie announcement and a new mythical and stuff. That's obviously not happened. Obviously, there was a lot of links towards Generation 5 remakes, Generation 2 remakes. That's not happened. And again, they didn't really ever say anything about Legends ZA before that dropped. So, fair play, track record, very, very shaky. But I don't know, just because he's been right so much in the past, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. And of course, if we do get Generation 5 games announced this year, then I feel like his track record goes all the way back up as well. But I completely understand why a lot of people just disregard his information 100%. All I'm going to say is, I'd rather this be true than not. I don't know why he would say it if it's not true, but either way, maybe his source is wrong again. We'll have to wait and see. But either way, 3 projects apparently coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm getting excited about it. I just want some announcements now. Either way, what do you think the projects are going to be for the Nintendo Switch 2? Do you think it is going to be ZA, Gen 10 and something else? Or do you think it's going to be like Gen 5 remakes and then something else? Let me know what your thoughts are on it. Anyway, that's all that in regards to Riddler-Coup and the Nintendo Switch 2. Next up, we have a big old rumor to go over about the next Pokemon Presents as well. So this popped up on 4chan, so of course take it with a massive grain of salt. It was posted on the 4th of April, and it's titled Pokemon Presents June the 13th, 2024. Now, of course, we know we're going to get a Nintendo Direct in June, so I think it's less likely we get a Pokemon Presents in June. Like, I know, obviously, in February, we usually get a Direct and a Presents, but that's just because, obviously, Pokemon Day is in February. I think if we are going to get a Nintendo Direct and a Pokemon Presents, the only way it would really work is if, like, the Presents announces Generation 5 remakes, and then the Nintendo Direct also kind of shows more information about the Generation 5 remakes, because this Nintendo Direct that is going to be coming in June is most likely just going to be full of ports, remakes, and remasters, because all the big games are going to be saved for the Nintendo Switch 2. So if Generation 5 remakes are coming to the Nintendo Switch, then it could be in both the Presents and the Nintendo Direct. So maybe we do get the Presents in the 13th of June, and then we also get a Nintendo Direct in like the latter half of June, kind of revealing more stuff about the Generation 5 game. Unfortunately, this rumor doesn't seem to go into anything about Generation 5 games. It doesn't look like, but that's just like my kind of headcanon and how I could probably see it working if we were going to get a Presents and a Direct in June. But anyway, let's read on. As always, though, just take it with a massive grain of salt. So, Pokemon Pocket trailer. So this is most likely going to be something that we see in the next Pokemon Presents, as well as all of the other mobile games as well, like Masters, Unite, Pokemon Go, Cafe Mix, everything like that. But they say shows a kid sitting at a desk, phone buzzing. He opens it to a battle request from a friend. And then it shows the animation of game battles. So Charizard card attacking Blastoise card with a flame animation. It shows some trades being completed between friends. It shows an in-game public trade platform. That would be really, really cool, just being able to trade like online with everybody else. Shows various cards when opening the packs, including holographic effect cards. Remember, I think you get 2 packs a day. You can probably pay for more, like it's probably going to be very pay to win, but you do get 2 free packs a day, which is obviously really, really cool. And then they're going to say various sets at launch, including the classic 151. So I think they're talking about base set. I don't think they mean the 151 set for Scarlet and Violet. 10 packs bonus to contain a holographic Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise, or Mewtwo by linking your Pokemon account to the game. And it says the game launches on November the 8th, 2024. So November the 8th is a Friday. So yeah, I mean, I think it'll announce earlier than that. I think it will drop earlier than that, should I say. I think November is usually when they just drop like big Pokemon games. I think this will probably drop like in the summer, honestly. I think if we do get a Presents in August or whatever, or June or July, I think that they will just shadow drop it then. I think they'll just be like, oh, it's going to be later today. Or it's going to be like live in a couple of weeks or something like that. But yeah, I mean, it all sounds pretty good. Like I'm a big fan of this game anyway. Like it looks really good. It looks like it's straight on my street. But I like the fact that, you know, there'd be like online trades, public trade platforms. These holographic packs as well with Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, Mewtwo by linking your Pokemon account to the game. They'll probably do something like that. They'll probably do something about linking, yeah, Nintendo accounts or something like that. I could definitely see that being a situation. But I'm just really excited about this game, man. I think it's gonna be really good. I'm really, really excited for it. And obviously, I want something else Pokemon related this year, but this is like a good start for 2024 in my opinion. Anyway, that's Pokemon Pocket. Again, there will be other things in this Presents if this does turn out to be true. As I say, all the other mobile games. And I feel like the next Presents has to talk about the Generation 5 remakes. If they don't, then we're not going to get them. Like, my kind of cutoff point is the next Presents. If we don't get anything in the next Presents about Generation 5 remakes, then I don't think they're going to be coming this year. Unless, obviously, we have, like, a Presents. Let's say the Presents is in June the 13th, and we don't get anything about Gen 5 remakes. But then we have a Nintendo Direct, like, a couple weeks later. If we don't get anything by that, like, then no, we wouldn't be getting anything Generation 5 regardless this year, in my opinion. Anyway, moving on, we have Pokemon Legends ZA. So there's going to be a new trailer in the next Pokemon Presents, you'd like to think. And the release date is going to be the 21st of March, 2025. So March 2025 is a... What day is that? That is a... that's a Friday as well, so obviously they've done their research, but at the same time, Nintendo have seemingly been moved to like Thursday release dates. That's what they did with, that's what they're doing with a few of the other Nintendo games, so I don't know if that's going to affect Pokemon or not, but yeah, they are seemingly kind of shifting to Thursday, so we'll have to see if that's going to be the case with Legends ZA as well. But either way, apparently it's going to be coming out on March the 21st. Doesn't really seem like a solid release date for me, because it'll be just after the Pokemon Presents of February, and, you know, if we do get a Presents in February, which is obviously going to be the case because it's Pokemon Day, would they really announce the new game before the Legends ZA's come out? I don't think so. I feel like Legends ZA has to either come out really early 2024 or 2025 or really late 2025. I don't think it has to come out before February Presents, in my opinion. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense and it'll have to come out like late 2025. I think they're really the only two options. I can't really see it coming out in like a summer. It'd just be a really weird release cycle. Then again, Pokemon have been really weird with their promotional and release cycles lately, so what do I know? Anyway, so ZA is based in/around Lumio City. Areas around the city will be called wards. These wards will be explorable and are open world. The game will be based in and around the 1890s or so, as it is a redevelopment project on Lumio City and how to make the city energy sufficient for the future. So, yeah, I mean, that sounds believable, you know, these wards and stuff. I completely can get behind that. And you open up the different areas and stuff as you progress through the game. Don't see why not. And then says some IGN footage shown. So Totodile being green and black versus Electrike regional form, grey and reddish colorway, using that what looks to be a ghost type move. So we'd have a regional form of Totodile, which would be green and black. We have an Electrike, which is going to be grey and reddish, is going to be using a ghost type. So I'm assuming regional forms for Totodile and Electrike, which means that Totodile would obviously be one of the starters. The only interesting thing is obviously with Legends Arceus, Cyndaquil, Rowlet, and Oshawott were not like different forms. It was just the evolutions, like the final stages. Whereas in this situation, Totodile has a different form. Whereas, you know, obviously like Oshawott didn't. So that's interesting as to why they would do that this time a little bit different. Then goes on to say, shows more of the city and some other Pokemon battle footage. Also shows what looks to be a Beedrill starting Mega Evolution transformation. Yeah, I think the next trailer will definitely feature some sort of Mega Evolution or some Pokemon Mega Evolving. Whether it's a new Pokemon or not, or a new Mega Evolution, we'll have to wait and see. But I think they'll definitely show gameplay off of Mega Evolution. And then it also says, other regional forms show Pidgeotto flying down Main Street, dodging in and out of people. Regional form with black underbelly and grey/blue body and wings. So a regional form of Pidgeotto, regional form of Totodile, regional form of Electrike. And then goes on to say footage of NPC battles/other player battles will be in the game. A new friendship/rivalry mechanic with other real-time players will be shown. So does that mean that there is going to be like competitive online battles? I don't know. I think that's what it means. It says footage of NPC battles and then other player battles. So I'm assuming that would be for, yeah, online battles, especially if you can have a friendship rivalry mechanic. I don't really know what that would be for. Maybe you just unlock more items or stuff. Maybe it's a little bit like Pokemon Go where you have like a friendship level. Who knows? Either way, they then go on to say complete challenges with in-game friends to open new wards and explore the surrounding areas. So this would be, I'm assuming, co-op, just like we had in Scarlet and Violet, where you run around and do challenges and stuff. Or it says in-game friends. So maybe not online, actually. So in-game friends, I'm assuming, would be like the rivals or like just the friends that you go around with, I'm assuming. But yeah, you unlock the wards by doing that. And then it says the trailer ends with some Zygarde cells shown in a lab. and then them breaking the holding containers they are in, and goes to the screen showing the pre-sale start date of June 28th, 2024. So you can start pre-loading or pre-buying it June 28th, 2024. So, okay, fair enough. I mean, I don't think I've ever really done anything like that, but fair play. And then they go on to say pre-order bonus, special pre-order outfit, male and female, 50 Pokeballs, 50 potions, and an expanded backpack. Expanded backpack I don't think is going to be a thing. But yeah, 50 Pokeballs and potions and special outfit, I could definitely see being a pre-order bonus. That'll probably be an early purchase bonus, though. Like, you don't usually get the... I mean, you did in Japan for Legends Arceus, I guess. I think there was like the Garchomp outfit or something like that, or Garchomp hat. I remember something specifically or vaguely about that. So yeah, maybe there would be, but that's usually an early purchase bonus, like clothes and stuff. But 50 Pokeballs and potions is always like a pre-order bonus as well. So yeah, I mean, all in all, it sounds good. It's just, I don't know why Totodile would get a regional form. Like, it'd just be for Alligator, surely, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I don't believe it, but you know, the pocket thing sounds really good, and I mean, it sounds good, all these different regional forms and everything, and this is a really good next trailer in my opinion, but I just can't really get behind it. But either way, what are your thoughts on this rumor? Do you think it's true or not? Do you think we are going to be seeing a presents on the 13th of June, or do you think this is just all hokum? And as well as that, big question of the day, what do you think these projects are going to be for the Nintendo Switch 2 if it does turn out to be true? Again, I'm thinking Legends EA Gen 10 and maybe something to do with Pokemon Home, but we'll have to wait and see. But let me know your thoughts on that. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content, leave a like if you enjoyed, have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.